Hi, this is John. In this video, let us understand what is the purpose of maps and how a check-in is used here. In general, we all know that maps are specifically used to mark the exact location of the whereabouts of a customer or a lead. So let's see what all benefits you get in Dovyo CRM by doing this. When you give a lat long for a lead, okay, it enables you to give directions for a different staff or for the same staff to go and visit them in person. Each and every time when the executive makes a personal visitation to the lead, he or she can make check-in, check-out along with notes. Check-in and check-outs can be done for leads and for customers. So you may wonder, what is the benefit of using this check-in and check-out? That is, you can see how much leads a marketing executive or a field executive has visited, how far he has traveled for it, and how long hours, that is the duration he has spent for that specific lead. This check-in and check-out can only be done when the executive pins the default location of those leads or the customer. This is a leads screen. In this you can understand based on the earlier discussion. You can see a check-in tab here. When you click on it, you will get to know which staff has visited this lead, in which date and which location he has checked in, similarly at which date and which location he has checked out, and how long duration he or she has spent for this lead. Also, you can do the same for a customer. For that, go to this customers model, which is in the left side nav bar, hit on it and go to a customer. The customer page will open. In that, you can see in this below tabs, you can see map. So when I click on it, I can get to understand the lat and longitude of this specific customer. That is, at this place, this customer is being located. So what my staff has done for this customer. So in the communication tab here, I can get to understand that this specific executive of mine has visited this customer on this date and time, and he has stayed in the customer's place for this much of duration. The location that when he has checked in, that is the lat and the long, will also be captured. And let me show you a check-in report so that you shall understand the benefit of it in a detailed manner. So move your cursor to the left side nav bar, hit on the reports and click on check-in. So in this check-in, I want to understand the entire status of my staff. For example, for last week I say. So I'm clicking on the representative of mine, and when I hit on apply, so based on these given credentials, I will get to understand these much data. So let me explain it how. So this report says that what is the total check-in count this employee has made at the customer place. It is 58. And how long this person, that is how long duration this person has seated at the customer place or at the lead place. So total kilometers traveled and how many leads, how many customers the executive has visited, and the accuracy rate of it. So this speaks of the number of check-ins made, which is 58, and the total time spent is taken as check-in duration. Total time spent for this customer is taken as check-in duration, and the distance between one check-in and another check-in is calculated as distance. Based on these data points, you can also see a graphical representation of the same. That is on which day what has been done here. That is how many customers or leads has been visited on all these days. It pops out a graph. You can also download the entire record via PDF or through Excel. Here there is something called as accuracy. Accuracy is that both check-in and check-out should be accurate. If one is found inaccurate, then the entire event is considered to be inaccurate. So let me explain it. It is very simple. I can see that this employee has made accurate and inaccurate check-ins. So accuracy it is that pinning a customer in one location and visiting not the customer at the same pinned location, rather visiting the customer in somewhere or some other location. It means inaccuracy. So, for example, here you can see the red pin. The red color pin is the customer's default location, and the green and blue pin over here speaks of the check-in and the check-out made by the executive. So if the check-in has been done a bit far from the default location, that is from the red pinned location, the system will identify it as inaccurate. So let me show you an accurate punch. When you scroll down, you can see over here, he has made some accurate check-in and check-out. So getting into it, the system has calculated that the check-in and the check-out is accurate. You can see that the green and the red color pin is in very close range, that is into another with the red pin, that is the default location. So you may think how far distance is considered as accurate and inaccurate in Dovyo CRM. So you can see here, accurate is that 0 meter to 60 meter is considered as accurate, and closeness as 61 meter to 120 meter. Inaccuracy is that 120 meter and above. So if there are any check-in and check-outs made more than 120 meter, it is considered as inaccurate punch. Here there are different reports you can get to see. That is a staff report, customer lead report, customer admin, and the distance. Now let me show you about customer admin report. So what is a customer admin? That is these many customers tagged under this employee or the staff. In other words, let me explain that this employee or this staff of yours is responsible for these many customers. For example, assigning a sales executive Z for 100 customers, and there is a command as such that he should visit these 100 customers at least once in a month, such that the report will list all those assigned customers here, and as an administrator or as an immediate boss of that executive, you shall get to know how many customers this Z person has visited and he has not visited on this duration. So let me explain over here. I'm taking for last month for a specific employee. So this employee is a customer admin for 84 customers. I see. Yeah, 84 customers. So this report detailedly speaks about this person has visited 74 out of 84 customers on the previous month, that is on this duration, that is last month, and he has gained 88.1 as his visitation percentage for those 74. This also speaks about like 1 seconds to 10 minutes, how much duration he has spent. So from 10 minutes to 15 minutes. So likewise, the split will be guaranteed here. If he has made more than 2 or 3 or more than 1 check-ins, you can click on it and there shall be a pop-up where you can get to understand what is the check-in made for that specific day alone. Okay, so he has made only 1 here. So likewise, you can get to know a detailed understanding of the check-in and check-out reports. Okay, this is very much useful for everyone who acts as a key account manager. For example, for distributors and for dealers who has so much of sales executives under their span, it will be of very much help so that they can get to understand what their executives actually do and how many customers they have visited and how many customers they have been assigned as a responsible person and the daily activities of them too. Let me help you to understand one more benefit, which is you are pinning a geolocation for a lead of a customer. There is an additional benefit for it, that is you can get to understand how the customers are geographically distributed. You can see here. So there is a refined filter. Okay, that is a refined deeper filter that helps you to refine in whichever way you want to get the result, like by excluding inactive customers or the customers only assigned to me, that is the staff, and all these additional filters will help you understand the results in a refined deeper manner. Okay, so you will get a great ideology by doing this. That is, the ideology change will happen by viewing the customers in the geo map than as numbers in the list view. So only for this ideology purpose we have kept this facility in Dovyo CRM. You can plot your customer in this map based on the filter wise, indeed, so that you can understand how your customers are distributed, or how can you expand them, or how can you segregate these customers region wise, whatever. Likewise, to give you many ideologies like this, we have placed this much of facilities in Dovyo CRM. As like customer, you can also do it for leads, to know about your lead distribution. To say, you would have given different areas to your employees and in those, whether they are doing business in that specific areas of them, or else do they do business by moving to different other locations or areas. If you feel that they should not move around, you can make restrictions and fence them. Likewise, you can take geographical locations for leads as like in customers. Similarly, you do have refined search. Similarly, what had in the customer, it is also here with the leads. We can make deeper refined search to get your lead distributions effectively. Moreover, there is a greater benefit by using this frequently. That is, all the field staff of yours who are all using this CRM application in their mobile device, you can get to see the destination of the last scene of them. That is, what's their last point where they used their mobile phone. The exact location can be begetted. This feature encourages not live trackings. Rather, you can get to see only the last scene alone in a live mode. Regarding mobile setup, enable while using this app in your mobile application setup. Dovyo uses Google Map interface for this. So if you keep updating Google Maps on a frequent interval and agree to follow all the compliances of Google, there will not be any problem while using the Dovyo CRM map. If you do face any accuracy problem in Dovyo CRM map, do not be confused, because you will get the exact accuracy of what the Google Map uses. Alright, you have to make sure that your handset is updated and your Google Map is also updated, following all the compliances. So these are the benefits of using location, maps, check-in and check-out in Dovyo CRM. If you do have any further queries or clarification, kindly do connect with our customer success specialist or an associate to get deeper insight on the same. Thank you.